Well, hello, gang. My name is Tim, and hi. Everybody's supposed to say hi, Tim. And just thought I'd give you a little rundown on who I am really quick. I was first diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 1996. I did not believe in my diagnosis, and I subsequently decided to, not take my meds. After a few mishaps, I decided to go back and get re-diagnosed. This happened three more times, so officially by different doctors, because I figured if I went to the same doctor, then again they would diagnose me, as bipolar because they'd already diagnosed me, and just asking them to re-diagnose me that wouldn't do any different. So I went to four separate doctors, four separate labs, and was diagnosed subsequently from 1996 to 2000, about four. I was re-diagnosed four times, and the same diagnosis every time. Uh, Bipolar disorder. Now, I my original bipolar two disorder was upgraded the second time to bipolar one. Um, but the mania that I have suffered, I guess, my episodes that were manic were pretty wild, and because of that, the I was diagnosed with bipolar one, and the second, third, and fourth time. The fourth time it was bipolar one, but I had to basically force them to tell me that it was bipolar one. What the psychologist said was full blown bipolar disorder. Had no idea what full blown bipolar disorder was, but they finally said no, I think it is it's bipolar one. They were reluctant to say that, which is kind of weird. Anyway, that's me. Bipolar disorder to me means originally it meant that you were crazy, and that was why I didn't want to be diagnosed with bipolar disorder because, to be honest with you, I knew something was wrong, but to call it bipolar disorder meant that I was really just a nut. I was crazy, and I didn't want to hear that. And that was the reason for the illness. So to me, bipolar disorder has come to mean many different things. I do believe it's a blessing. I believe it's a curse, but I believe it's a blessing. Um, I also struggle with the idea that I can't have certain things, get certain jobs because of bipolar disorder. Uh, Luckily, I was in the military before I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and so I didn't have the same issues that some people do getting into the military because I had no idea. I didn't even go to counseling or anything, and so that's that. So to me, bipolar disorder can be a blessing because I think it gives us the ability to empathize with folks more than anybody else can. Our emotions are times 10, and so I can empathize with somebody. I can actually feel with somebody, pain with somebody, and I think that a lot of us feel that way. It also is the great destroyer of good things in my life. I've been married three times, and that's a real struggle because the third time that I got married, the first thing I told my ex-wife was I'm bipolar. That was the first thing I told her. I mean, before we dated, before we did anything, the day we met, the day we started chatting, was that I was bipolar. Well, the problem with that is that she she thought she could handle it, and of course, as fate would have it, I was still adjusting my meds and had a manic episode. And anyway, that was a was a tough thing because she decided that, based on some things that I did, so I don't want to. This is not at all her fault, but based on some things that I did, she decided that she couldn't handle living with or being with somebody who's bipolar, and that's a difficult thing because it's something that you can't stop, you can't help. You're bipolar, uh, and so that was very harsh, and that was a hard thing for me. As far as suicide attempts, I've had probably two serious suicide attempts, and the last one was not this past June, but the June before that. I attempted to kill myself. I was struggling with the divorce and with some other things that had happened in my life, and thought, I just don't want to be around anymore. I don't know if I was actually trying to kill myself, but more if I could just go to sleep and never wake up, or just dream forever or something. I don't. Uh, it's a difficult thing to understand. But for those of you that are bipolar, you understand very well the types of things that I was going through. So I guess to me, the question I would like to pose to you today is what does bipolar disorder mean to you? We will get into what above normal is. The actual name is going to be 29,000 feet above normal, and I will explain that in a subsequent video blog. Um, but right now, in a video response or a text response, explain to me what bipolar disorder means to you. Thanks, and we'll we'll get back to you on with the next video blog. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and please stay posted. We will continue this. Next time we'll talk about what above normal is, and how I came to this decision to do above normal, and ways that you can help. So thank you very much. Don't forget, video response. What does bipolar disorder mean to you? You don't have to be bipolar in order to answer this question. Just what does it mean to you?